Yeah, baby.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. In the year 2008, Jeffrey Epstein pled guilty to being a child predator and was put in federal prison. He should have remained there if we actually had a justice system at all in this country, but nonetheless, after that, you'd assume that polite society and very powerful people in our government would stay away from Jeffrey Epstein. These are the kind of things that you don't really come back from. Yet in 2010, at the marriage of his only daughter, Bill Clinton had in a place of honor Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell, who the original Epstein whistleblower, Virginia Roberts, says is the architect of the entire operation. What is that operation? Well, Ghislaine Maxwell's father was an Israeli spy, did arms deals throughout the world. I think you get the point. Ghislaine Maxwell also had a front row seat. She was ubiquitous at these things. It's far more likely that you see Ghislaine Maxwell in these photos than you see Jeffrey Epstein even. Like photos like this, where Bill Clinton is swimming, she's wearing a bikini, and a Jeffrey Epstein victim, our underage girl, no telling here, because she has the black box over her face, she's also wearing a bikini, but that bikini has fallen off in this next photo of Bill Clinton in a hot tub with the underage girl, trafficked girl. No telling, actually. But Ghislaine Maxwell could tell us everything about what was going on. She, of course, had a hands-on operation here, so much so that she was even trafficking women to the royal family, right? Here's Prince Andrew. This is Virginia Roberts, by the way, who says that Jeffrey Epstein was kind of dumb and that Ghislaine Maxwell was clearly the brains of the operation. We all know what Ghislaine Maxwell looks like. We've seen her in so many different photos. Obviously, you can see her all over the world. Some of these photos are quite famous. Here she is with her Israeli spy dad. So, what's going on with Ghislaine Maxwell? Recently, Ghislaine Maxwell has been in the news. Here's why. You can see some footage in the Epstein files of Ghislaine in prison. She's sort of putzing and doddering around. And, well, people are saying that it just looks like a pretty miserable life here, right? But what they're also noticing is that in a video, newly released video from prison, sure as hell looks like something has happened to Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's investigate. Ghislaine Maxwell pleads the fifth, but says she'll speak fully and honestly if Trump grants her clemency. She wants to get out of jail. She's going to serve the next 20 odd years in prison. She'll be out as a very old lady. And she released a video saying effectively she pleads the fifth with the new congressional hearing they have on Epstein. They subpoenaed her. They asked her to come in. This is a cabin that belongs to the Queen on the Queen's land. Isn't that something? And here was Ghislaine Maxwell effectively saying, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Ms. Maxwell, were you a close friend and confidant of Jeffrey Epstein?
I would like to answer your question, but on the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer this question and any related questions. My habeas petition is pending in the Southern District of New York.
Okay.
I therefore invoke my right to silence under the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Okay.
Let the record reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Ms. Maxwell, did you at any time play any role in Jeffrey Epstein's activities involving the recruitment, grooming, or trafficking of young women or girls?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
So it goes back and it goes like that for the next couple of minutes. You can see here, this is the official video. This is the video that was posted by the GOP oversight. People are noticing something very odd, however, about this video. That, well, I mean, listen, she has been in prison for quite a while, but people are noticing that it doesn't really look like Ghislaine Maxwell. Using AI analysis for facial recognition, these two images are not the same person. Clear that two different individuals. Pay attention. The ears and nasal features. Oh my. Did they do a swap? They replaced her with an Iranian lesbian. Yeah. Eating a lot of carbs in prison. Prison seems to have butched up Ghislaine Maxwell. She's now new jawbone and new nose. Middle-aged spread, or quite clearly not the same woman. Oh, no. Not only is Jeffrey Epstein not dead, but Ghislaine Maxwell is not in prison. The woman pictured is not Ghislaine Maxwell. Do they already swap Ghislaine Maxwell for a body double? Am I seeing things? Ghislaine Maxwell pleads fifth. This is from news site. Oof. I mean, yeah, dude, it does seriously look like Michael Myers, right? It looks like Michael Myers playing Ghislaine Maxwell. People are saying it's not the same nose. Good morning. Ghislaine Maxwell has been replaced by a Chinese Temu cardboard cutout body double for her deposition. You can't make it up. Here we go. You're not ready for this conspiracy theory. Is Michael Myers playing Ghislaine Maxwell? And also, there's like clearly a perjury trap, right? You can see in newly released video that here's Ghislaine Maxwell bringing women in to Jeffrey Epstein's Palm Beach apartment. She's like effectively like just delivering women to him. What would this be for? Well, you can see in this email the purpose of delivering the women. You can see in this email from the Epstein files, the hidden camera pointing directly at a bed. Are you okay with this layout? The bed is in the rear of the room with the sofa in front. If you're sitting up in the bed, you can still see the entire screen. There you go. The secret cameras pointing at the bed, the emails with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Now their hidden camera footage finally being released. Ghislaine Maxwell knows so much. Sure as hell would be nice to know what she saw, I don't know, in many of these fascinating situations. Like when she's staring literally down the barrel of Chelsea Clinton's. Like, why were you at the Clintons' wedding? What did Bill Clinton do in this scenario? But will we know if there's a body double? Oh, and one final little note here. Epstein jail guards used fake body to trick media waiting outside of the prison while pedophile's real corpse was loaded into a van, thrown into the trash compactor. Or maybe he's just living out his days in Tel Aviv. We don't really know, but wouldn't be the first time they used a fake body. So, I guess we'll have to see. Ladies and gentlemen, is Ghislaine Maxwell even real? Or is she really in prison? Or is she in Tel Aviv too? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.